Daily Blast Live. We're talking about what you're talking about.
You all ready for this? Dun 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 dun.
This is a sham.
No. Nope.
Y'all, just stop.
Welcome to DBL. Hello, everyone. Happy Tuesday. So glad to be back. I'm Tori.
Yay.
From vacation. I'm here with all my good buddies, and Al's wearing velvet pants.
I have velvet pants on.
Thank you.
Yes, we'll show them during the break.
Okay, we'll show them during the break. And I got my hurt my back with a cough. That's the age I've turned.
That should be your first birthday.
Yeah.
When you hurt your back coughing. It's like, welcome to the world.
Welcome to the world. We have a very special guest joining us live from New York. It's Saturday night. Just kidding. It's Dr. Coley.
Yay.
Hi, Dr. Coley.
You didn't tell us we were clapping, so it was weird.
Yeah.
What's that, Doc?
Wait, what did he say? I look weird?
No.
No, I was saying she didn't tell us that we were clapping, so that was just her clapping. It seemed like me and Jeff weren't excited, and we absolutely are.
We're back on track. Way to go, Al. All right, I'm so glad you're here. We have a bunch of questions, so I'm sure a lot of you at home are also understanding that we are very confused. Let's start with these brand new CDC recommendations. So they've shortened the isolation times, Doc, for folks who get COVID. It's now 5 days instead of 10. They're also saying you still have to wear a mask around people for 5 days after isolation. So, Dr. Coley, help us make sense of these new guidelines. What is the science used to support this?
It's very interesting. So what we're learning, especially with Omicron, is that it appears that you're probably most infectious for about 2 days before your symptoms start, and then about 2 to 3 days after your symptoms develop. So a total of about 5 days, and that's where that really comes from.
Got it. Okay. I want to hear what Dr. Fauci said last night about the CDC when it changed its recommendations. Get your take on this. First, let's take a look, Doc.
One of the things we want to be careful of is that we don't have so many people out. I mean, obviously, if you have symptoms, you should not be out. But if you are asymptomatic and you are infected, we want to get people back to the jobs, particularly those with essential jobs, to keep our society running smoothly.
All right. Well, what do you think of that? And would you tell one of your loved ones or family members, or me, because you love me, if they get sick, that it's okay to come out of isolation after 5 days with a mask on?
It's really tough, because the CDC is really trying to make decisions on a population level. So on one hand, we have the science, which I just explained to you, says you're probably infectious for about 5 days or so. On the other hand, we have the economy, and we want to get people back to work as quickly as possible, back to their lives. So we're trying to balance these two. But I have to say, personally, my recommendation to you, Tori, because I love you like a sister, would be to go and get a test if you're positive before you return back to work. And the reason for that is because Omicron is so new, we don't yet know if you're going to have prolonged shedding. We don't yet know if everybody falls into that 5-day window, especially if you've been vaccinated and depending on your underlying medical conditions.
Got it. If you can get a test, right?
Yeah, absolutely. Doc, I want to get to I have something to say before I get to my question about testing, okay? One, I'm glad you mentioned the economy because it's weird how big business can kind of switch that up and now we're on 5 days. Two, just my understanding, Doc, what happened to the other variants if now Omicron is only 5 days? What about the 10-day that you have to do with Delta? What if somebody gets Delta? How do you know the difference?
That is an excellent question, Jeff, and the CDC has completely evaded that altogether because right now we have 2 variants out in the community. We have Omicron and we have Delta, and one has not really eliminated the other. So it's impossible to know when you get a positive test whether you have Omicron or Delta unless you get that genotyping done. So you're right, because for Delta it was still 10 days, but now the CDC sort of saying for everybody they can shorten to 5 days. Again, that's something I personally am taking with a little grain of salt for myself, my patients, and my family members.
Yeah, it kind of sounds like big business has their hands in the governor's pocket. I don't know.
That's weird.
Just weird to me. I don't know. Let's get to some viewer questions here because a lot of people are talking about testing like we just mentioned. It's such a mess at the testing sites all around the country, understandably though, and it's super hard to find the at-home tests in stores. You have to get them actually right when they drop them off. So Dr. Coley, let's start with people who've traveled for the holidays like me. When should we get tested and what tests should we take? The PCR, the at-home test, which ones?
Great question, Jeff. And this applies to me as well because I'm in New York City right now. So I am flying back home to Denver on Thursday. So I'm actually getting a PCR test on Wednesday to start the clock at that point before I board the plane to see whether or not I may have, acquired something while I was here. Then once I get home, Jeff, I want to do another PCR test at day 2 or day 3. This is different from what we were doing before for Delta, where we were testing about day 3 to 5, because that had a longer incubation period. So you actually want to test a little bit sooner for this and make sure it's a PCR test, because those rapid tests are just not going to pick up this one quite as readily.
What about someone like if you have exposure to someone who had COVID symptoms or even have that? When should you get tested after they test positive? This is like a math equation. A train left Mississippi going 100 miles an hour.
So if you get exposed to somebody and you have no symptoms, you want to wait at least 2 or 3 days, because you want that virus to really build up inside of you before you go and get that test. And again, that PCR test is going to always be the more sensitive test that picks up, especially in asymptomatic people, whether or not they're infected.
All right, I have another follow-up, but we got enough. Let's go to Al. Al, why don't you get in there a little bit?
Okay, I'm going to ask Jeff's question.
All right, let's get in.
Okay. It says, what about if you do get sick and have some symptoms? Like, when should you get tested to see if it's COVID? Because this is very emblematic for me, because I didn't go to California because my girlfriend was sick, but she ended up not having COVID. We didn't go to California. I get a phone call from my ex-wife yesterday saying that she has COVID and my youngest son Ford has it. So it's like weird that if we had gone, I would have been exposed. So like, how do you know whether it's the cold or COVID?
Well, first of all, I hope everyone's okay, Al. I'm sorry to hear that about your son and your ex-wife. But I would say I was in a similar situation, because I'm in an apartment here in New York with my sister-in-law, who started having a scratchy throat and developed full-blown laryngitis. So she had no voice left. So what you want to do if you have symptoms is get tested with a rapid test that very day, because that'll give you an answer right away. But you also want to go and get a PCR test on the same day. And the reason for that is because if you've been vaccinated, your rapid test is more likely to be a false negative, to falsely come out negative in the presence of symptoms. So you want to make sure to follow that up with that PCR test.
All right, well, I have to ask you this, because everybody knows I'm running for office next year. And my campaign platform is going to be, we're going to outlaw New Year's Eve. It's the worst holiday. It's ridiculous. You call people in different time zones. They're already past New Year's Ve. It's the worst holiday ever. It's just for people that want to drink. Just drink.
Oh, my God.
So with that said, New Year's Eve is right around the corner. And a bunch of people, just like Dr. Fauci, are saying, let's cancel it because of Omicron. So what is your take on that?
Well, first of all, like the hate for New Year's Eve, I can really feel it over here.
I don't like it. It's a fake holiday.
So for the fake holiday that's coming up, the safest thing obviously to do would be to stay at home, like I'm going to do. Television, some champagne, make some New Year's resolutions. That is obviously the safest. But if you're vaccinated and you're boosted and you're low risk from a medical perspective in terms of complications, you probably can safely gather. But please, guys, use that testing. So use that testing before you gather. And then again, as we talked about just now with Jeff's questions, right after you gather as well, about 2 to 3 days afterwards, to make sure that you're really containing the spread of the infection.
I just love it. We just had a doctor give us permission to stay at home and drink by ourselves. That's why you are the best doctor in the country.
That's hilarious. All right, Dr. Coley, with this new super contagious Omicron, a lot of experts are saying you should ditch those cloth masks. You guys know the ones that so many of us are wearing. What do you think? What's the best mask to be wearing right now? Is it KN95, N95? Can I buy a vowel?
You can buy many consonants, not as many vowels, because it's a KN95 and an N95. And really, from the beginning of the pandemic, when we had a PPE shortage to now, we have come a long ways. We have to get rid of those cloth masks because they are not nearly as effective as these two high efficacy masks. Now, if you can't get a KN95 or an N95, you can also use a multiple layer surgical mask, but make sure to try to double mask if you do that, because we know that that material that these masks are made out of traps the particles a lot better than just a cloth mask, which has really large holes in it. So it's almost like wearing something that has big holes in it. It's not serving the purpose. So I've accessorized a lot with a lot of cloth masks, but I have essentially stopped wearing mine altogether now.
Oh, wow. Okay, this is good to know. Thank you, Dr. Coley. Coming up on DBL, it's so helpful to get all the real information. This woman gave birth at age 50. No, it's not me. You don't want to miss this amazing story about welcoming her miracle baby. But first, we're learning the identity of the angry Delta passenger her Hollywood past, and the one word that set her off. Do not go anywhere.
Closed captioning provided by
All right, so that was a lot actually to unpack there. There was a lot of information there with the masks, and I was left with a lot of questions, even though Dr. Coley answered them all. Right?
I think what we just saw with that session, like your questions and her answers, I wish we'd started the pandemic with that, where she was like, we don't know certain things. We don't know the difference between Delta and Omicron. If you have COVID, we don't know right away. And I think at the beginning of the pandemic, they were like, here's what you do. These are ironclad rules. And I think people are more down to accept honesty, where you're just like, I don't know everything. This is what we do know. So it was as informative as I think that they know at this point.
Yeah, I mean, even with the mask thing, everything's changing a little bit, which is fine. But I'd rather hear the honesty than stick with the old same story. Like, keep doing this, keep doing that. But that's obviously not working. Why did it switch from 14 days to 5 days now? Does it have something to do with the economy? I think so.
Right.
Jeff, we have a comment about that,
thank you.
actually.
And also, I think it might have gone to 14 just because they know that people aren't going to do it.
So it's a little, but even 10 to 5.
I think 10 is out of the question. I think maybe you can get people to do a weekend and then maybe one day, but people got to work, and they didn't factor that in.
What happened to the other variants then? There's 2 other variants, and if you're saying everyone's getting the Omicron variant, what happened to the other variants?
Yeah, like, did Delta just disappear?
No, I think Omicron is just...
It's so contagious.
Yeah.
It's definitely taking over. Just so you know, someone wrote in JB 6969, sounds like the CDC's making political recommendations instead of health recommendations. Super weird. I'm sure that hasn't been happening the whole time already, laughing. So some people think, is this profits over people? Hi, everyone.
Yeah, I mean, probably. What else in this country isn't all about profits? Why would the CDC be any different?
Welcome back to DBL. We have an update on that viral video we talked about yesterday. You know, the woman on the plane who got into a fight with an elderly man about masks on Christmas Eve.
You ever think that sentence would be associated with your name?
I can't believe I said
Wow.
She then kicked a puppy. All right. If you missed it, here it is again. Take a look.
Mask up now. Mask up. Put your mask up. Tell him you got your mask in. Stop it again. Now you're going to jail. That's assault. You're going to jail. Karen, they spit on me. Now you're double going to jail.
Yeah.
We're now learning that the woman is reportedly an actress who is in Baywatch. She's also been a cheerleader for the NFL and was also in Playboy. She was arrested on federal assault charges, There are also new reports about what started the fight. So we're going to paint this picture for y'all. So the woman had gone to the bathroom and she couldn't get back to her seat.
Now let's start where it started. Hennessy.
Yeah,
okay?
there was some drinking I feel like might have been involved.
4 stiff scotches is where this started.
We don't know that, right? She couldn't get back to her seat because the beverage service had started. The flight attendant told her to just take any empty seat, right? Well, the woman responded by saying, quote, "What am I, Rosa Parks?" That's when, Al's laughing, that's when the elderly man reportedly told her it was an inappropriate comment and that she isn't black and this isn't Alabama and, of course, this isn't a bus. And that's when things turned nasty and he said, "Sit down, Karen."
That's kind of amazing. I mean, not the story so much as like your professionalism to get through that without laughing was amazing. Now, it's not funny that an older gentleman was punched, and the spitting, I think, is the most transgressive thing that you can probably do to another person. Jeff, but where do we go? Because it's like, I've been flying, and I've noticed that even though I don't drink anymore, they've cut down on the beverage service. They don't really bring hard liquor as much anymore. It's more sparkling.
Yeah.
But it doesn't seem to be working because we're still seeing these videos. So what up with that?
Listen, you can't write this stuff.
Right.
I mean, you can't write it. We were just talking about this new movie on Netflix with Leonardo DiCaprio called Don't Look Up. This is what it's about. It's exactly about where we are as a society. And I don't want to spoil the movie for you, but I will be referencing it a lot in the next couple weeks because it's such a great visual to see how insane people have gotten.
Right.
And I don't think they're living in this Twitterverse and online and they're not recognizing the real world. And when you step outside that Twitterverse into the real world, this is the real world, people. That's what happens because you think you're typing in a computer and you spit in somebody's face and slap them. What upbringing did you have to think that that was okay to ever do? But when you're on the Twitter sphere or if you're in social media, it's okay to spit, tell people to kill themselves, do whatever you want. When you step into society,
Jeff,
this
you're
is what
forgetting.
happens.
This started because she asked her to sit in her seat so she could get through with the beverage cart. That's what predicated spitting in somebody's face and punching them. Can you move so I can get this thing that is as wide as the aisle through? For one moment. Exactly. And that was enough to spark this. And I think it's because we're all in these little tribes and all you care about is masks and things like that. So anything that happens, you're like, this is my chance to show my tribe that I care.
Let's see how long it takes for her to slow motion run on the beach to Florida next time she has to fly.
Baywatch. Yeah, we're living in a satire. I agree. I love that movie. You should watch it. Don't Look Up.
The Baywatch movie?
On DBL. No, Al. A woman welcomes her baby at 50. Her incredible story in just 2 minutes. Stay tuned.
However, you're celebrating. Make DBL a part of your holiday cheer.
What's up, homie?
I can tell she was feeling a little something. I tell.
Erica blushed for Alfonso Ribeiro.
Would you have been cooking naked?
Cooking?
Yes, on our last show.
It's the most wonderful time of the year. Am I right? Say yes.
Absolutely.
Yeah. I got chills.
Me too.
Clearly.
DBL is always all new every day.
It's that time of year again when a lot of us make New Year's resolutions that don't last very long. But there are ways to make them stick. Let's connect the dots. First up, why your New Year's resolutions fail. According to psychologists, the big problem is that we go too big, vowing to get fit or eat healthy or lose 50 pounds. Once making those drastic changes gets too hard, we tend to give up. Experts recommend setting smaller goals, eating a couple healthier meals a week, losing 5 pounds. You're more likely to stick with it, and once you reach those goals, you can create new ones. Psychologists also recommend tying your resolution to existing habits. If you already exercise, add 10 minutes. If you make your lunch the night before, add a salad. And there's nothing that says you have to make a New Year's resolution. If that date doesn't resonate with you, pick another time that means more.
Welcome back to DBL. Now, after years of trying to get pregnant, Susie Troxler gave birth at 50 years old. Earlier, we spoke with Susie about her journey to motherhood. Take a look.
Dr. Susie Troxler, welcome to the show.
Look at that child.
Hi. Congratulations. Look at, oh my goodness. So Susie, hi, sweet girl. So what's it like having a newborn at 50 years old? And I was just told right now that, you know, your baby was crying, and I'm like, yeah, that's normal. Like, we're normal. So if the baby cries, please roll with it. We're all parents. We get it.
Thank you for the permission. Appreciate it.
Tell her we said it's okay.
He said it's okay for you to cry. They said it's fine.
So how's it been? How are you feeling?
I think the answer I always give people when they ask me that is totally sleep deprived, but absolutely worth it. Like beyond worth it. Beyond worth it.
Yeah.
Well, I just
Amazing.
I have to ask this because obviously I'm a dude. I need to know what did your husband at 61 years old say when your husband Tony, when you said, "Hey, we're going to have a child"? I need to know what his face looked like. Then I need to know what he said.
And how's he feeling?
He looked.
He was, well, part A she was wrapped around his finger from the time she was like an embryo. So he was thrilled and stunned and totally excited, and he will tell anybody about his little girl and how he was like totally she's wrapped around his finger. I mean, he's wrapped around her finger like from the womb.
I love
and
it.
in terms of how's he feeling, I think we're both in this place of being, it's so surreal. You know, we know what it's like to be unmarried, to be married, and now we've got this gorgeous little girl, and we're still trying to get used to the title mom and dad.
Yeah.
Well,
You know, it's like such an amazing title, you know, and so, yeah, he's so excited. He's so excited.
Well, you guys are parents, and obviously you're getting a lot of love from the panel and our viewers, but obviously there are going to be critics out there that are saying, you're too old to have a child. So what do you say to those people?
You know, it's funny. I guess my attitude is the same as it would be anywhere. It's like I always, take everything with a grain of salt and look at who it's coming from. So all the people who we know love us are absolutely thrilled. Like there is no doubt about it. They are thrilled beyond words. And then the people who don't know us and may have an opinion, that's fine. You can have whatever opinion you want, but we know she's supposed to be here. She got here when she was supposed to get here, and we are supposed to be her parents at whatever age we are. And if that's 50 and 61, then it's 50 and 61.
Amen.
Oof.
Let me tell you, I feel your pain. I have a 4-month-old, and so sleep is a real serious thing. Let me tell you. So, but I want to ask you, did adoption cross your mind, and why did you guys choose to seek help from a fertility specialist?
Well, adoption did cross our minds, and we're still not close to it. Yeah, it definitely crossed our minds. And interestingly enough, we went down the fertility road, I think first because we were trying to figure out what was wrong. And so when we were trying to figure out what was physically wrong, we just kind of ended up on that road. And it's one of those things where, if they come and they're of our bodies, if they come and they're adopted, if they come, they come the way that they come. Families are what they are, so we are excited to just watch the road as it unfolds.
Susie, you got that new mom glow. I love it.
Does. I'm just
happy,
staring at the
but
screen.
at the same time sleep deprived and mad at everybody. But I know the feeling. It's a beautiful thing in the end. How was your pregnancy? I want to know. Just curious. Did you have any difficulties along the way?
Oddly enough, no. Like, at my age, they considered me high risk from the beginning. So they were watching everything, like blood pressure, blood sugar, thyroid. Like, they were watching every single solitary thing. But all of it was normal throughout the whole pregnancy. So it was really a real blessing. Like, I didn't have any, real complications. The most I could complain of was some nausea. And then they give you medicine for that, so that was fine, too. But yeah, it was smooth. It was really smooth. And I know that's a blessing because I know so many pregnant women who that was not their pregnancy road at all.
What a blessing indeed.
Yes.
And speaking of the biggest blessing, look at her asleep, listening to her mama's voice, Lily. Tell us all about Lily.
That's right. It's falling out of the mouth.
How is Lily? Tell us about her.
She is great. She's going to turn 3 months in 2 days. In 2 more days, she'll be 3 months old.
Aww.
And she is doing her little tummy time and, growing like a weed. And, I mean, she's a joy. She's an absolute joy.
And she's doing her tummy time. Remember doing tummy time?
All these things are bringing me back.
And I see she has the zipper onesies. They're so. Jeff told me about those. They're a lifesaver.
Yeah,
I told you.
Nobody wants to button that thing at 4 o'clock in the morning.
I told you.
Or you get a gown where you just lift it up. The gown.
Get those two.
Yeah, you get the gown, girl.
You guys are talking about onesies. I'm just like, I would kill to get that kind of sleep. Like, look how sleep Lily is. Like, that's the real sleep you never get as an adult.
Mom's not sleeping at all, or dad, but Lily, on the other hand.
Or dad.
Susie, thank you so much for chatting with us, and congratulations on starting your beautiful family.
Welcome to the world, Lily.
Thank you for having us. Bye.
Look at her.
Promotional consideration is brought to you by
We've all got.
First observed in 1966, Kwanzaa, which means first fruits in Swahili, celebrates family, community, and culture. The annual 7-day holiday begins on December 26th, and throughout the week-long celebration, families come together to eat, dance, and rededicate themselves to 7 core principles. Dr. Mailana Karenga, the creator of Kwanzaa, describes the holiday as, quote, a unique time to remember and honor our ancestors, to reflect on what it means to be African and human, unquote. While the holiday is tied to African traditions, many people have questioned the origins of the holiday. So let's verify. Did Kwanzaa originate in the United States? Our sources are Dr. Mailana Karenga, the creator of Kwanzaa, and Dr. Richard Cooper, co-coordinator of the African American Studies program at Widener University. Karenga was born in Parsonsburg, Maryland. An activist in the Black Power movement of the 60s, Karenga co-founded the organization US, a cultural and social change organization which was based on the principles that later became the pillars of Kwanzaa. According to African American Studies scholar Dr. Richard Cooper, Karenga created Kwanzaa as part of a broader Pan-African movement in the 60s. The symbols of Kwanzaa, including the candles and the flag, are deeply rooted in African culture.
Black represents the culture, red, we say, represents the blood or the people, green, in fact, represents the land.
While Kwanzaa is celebrated right after Christmas, it's not an African or African-American version of Christmas, according to Cooper. Instead,
think of it as that it's grounded in bringing the family together, bringing the community together. It's a move away from capitalism. It's a way of helping all people kind of look more inside and trying to identify and work towards higher values.
So while Kwanzaa is rooted in African culture, it was created by an American. So we can verify it is true. Kwanzaa originated in the United States. With your Verify, I'm Ariande Till. Want something verified? Email us or send us a text. For more stories like this and to sign up for our newsletter, go to verifythis.com.
If you have student loans, chances are you haven't had to pay them for a while. Let's connect the dots. For 2 years, most student loan borrowers have owed $0 each month, and their remaining balances haven't been collecting any interest. The loan extension was supposed to expire on January 31st, but President Joe Biden extended it for the 3rd time to May 1st. But remember, not every loan is suspended. Only federal loans are paused. Private loans are ineligible for relief unless your lender offers an option. And this relief is temporary. Loans are not canceled. Lots of people, including some members of Congress, argue if the government can afford to delay payments, it can afford to cancel them. However, President Biden has said Congress should cancel them, not the executive branch. And that's connecting the dots.
Welcome back. I love your comments. Just Me wrote, the Baywatch is a great show. They did a lot to educate viewers about water safety and CPR.
It's true.
It's very true. Thank you for that. DBL's new every day. We'll see you same time, same place tomorrow. Bye, y'all.